I'm so sick and tired of politics. Tired of this bull. I was at the Ritz-Carlton the other night, or whatever, sleeping on one of the couches because it felt comfortable. I was waiting for Senator Kane or whatever, McCain or something to come outside. I want to talk to him. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and he was like, he had some cookies and some milk, and I was like, if you don't give me some of your milk, I'm gonna bust your head in. The whole reason I was there or whatever is because I was lobbying. But he had me like sleeping on the couch in the freaking lobby, and I was like, I thought that's just what you call it. I was like, I'm here to represent the National Organization of Men or whatever. I've never been to a meeting or whatever, but they sound pretty cool. They sound manly or whatever. So I was like, I'll just lobby. Anyway, I actually went to one of the meetings. When I walked in there or whatever, there's a whole bunch of dudes sitting in a circle singing Kumbaya. I was like, what's all this bull? I was like, you old fools supposed to be chopping wood and breaking bricks with your heads and stuff. You not men. You men. Anyway, walked up to one of these old dudes, whatever. He's still singing Kumbaya. I was like, shut up! They started talking or whatever. I was like, I asked him, hey, what's this organization really about here? He was like, well, Sandy, we like to eat pastries and share our stories and knit things. I was like, if you don't stop that boy right now, I'm gonna bust all your heads in. I'm not even playing. Anyway, I walked out of that pansy party. I'm just like, took out a blunt and I just started smoking in front or whatever. Then some black dude or whatever in a tie or whatever started passing by, and there was a whole bunch of cameras around him. He was shaking people's hands or whatever, and they said his name was like Osama or whatever. I was like, isn't that dude that busted the World Trade Center or whatever? Anyway, I was like, why are they shaking his hand? They should be like beating him up or something. But then in the end, they were like, he walked up to me and he was like, how you doing, son? And I was like, I ain't your son. I took offense to that whole son remark. So I took out my gun, went up to him, and busted his head with the butt of it. He started bleeding or whatever. Said he's gonna take me to court. I was like, I ain't a citizen. Good luck with that. I ain't no citizen. So I ran off. But then I ran to some group of old folk. They're sitting around talking about diapers and how they're gonna get their pension. And then it said something about that. I walked up to him and he was like, and I asked him, hey, what are y'all old fools doing? He's like, hey Sonny, well, we're here because we're with the AARP. I was like, somebody else called me their son again. Anyway, I just let him go because he was old and senile or whatever. I didn't want to break nothing. Anyway, he started talking about, he just said something about them being an interest group and that they were there to litigate and to bring issues to the political system, to the political agenda or whatever. He said a whole bunch of stuff about hyperpluralism and pluralism and stuff that I wasn't even thinking about. I was like, what the heck is all this? I was like, shut up, old guy. Anyway, he said they were an interest group. And he said that their sole purpose or whatever, it was like to litigate and bring like their political issues or whatever and stuff to the political agenda. I was like, I got my own agenda. I do something on my own time. Plus I don't like old people, so I don't care. Anyway, I was like, I'm tired of this diaper fest. So I went to this other place or whatever, and there was a whole bunch of old dudes sitting at this table with smoking cigars or whatever. Now I knew they were rich because they had like whole bunch of money on the floor. I was like, are y'all retarded or something? They're like, no, we're just wealthy. I was like, what's your problem? Anyway, I heard him talking about a whole bunch of interest group stuff again too, and I was like, I'm so sick and tired of this, man. So I started walking out. Then I heard him talking about using some money to like get some votes or whatever. He said they were gonna like give like $1 million to this one candidate, and they said that he had like a $700 haircut, and he needed that money for his haircut. So I was like, $700 for a haircut. I was like, man, I got cancer. I can't cut my hair. It just falls out. It still look good. Anyway, they said that they're gonna use that money to influence him or whatever, and that a lot of if he became president, then a whole bunch of money would go to their interest group and like help or whatever. I was like, that sounds wrong. But whatever. Anyways, to all y'all voting fools, was all that unconstitutional?
They can't stand it, they want something new. So let's get reacquainted. Became the hood favorite, I can't even explain it. I surprised myself too. Life of the
Welcome to the Adam Show. My name's Adam, and I'm the host of this new show called The Adam Show, late night. Tonight we have music guests, the Silver Sun Pickups, and a special guest, hopeful